for a lot of the intranets that we're working on today, we're also starting to incorporate SharePoint Premium features and functionality. One of the biggest things that we talked about, central and successful for an intranet or any content management or data management platform, is metadata. We're going to now dive in a little bit to some of the things that we're excited about that are already in your tenant today. These are the latest updates from the SharePoint roadmap. So we'll dive right in. Number one is the new banner, web part, and pages and news. The title area has been removed. That's no longer required. You've actually now got a little bit better capabilities to have this web part kind of be full width and allow you to kind of style it accurately as well based on your brand. So really, really nice. And next is the ability to custom images as section backgrounds. So what you'll notice in section backgrounds today, you do have the ability to add predetermined or pre-configured, pre-uploaded kind of background images. A lot of us, when we're trying to build intranets, we want a little bit more control over the brand. You now get the ability to do custom images. Like anything that gives you that customization ability, use it sparingly, use it in a way that matches your brand and doesn't kind of take away from the experience. We've seen examples working with content authors and corporate communicators where the images also need a little bit of guidance and branding around, how big the image should be, what the experience should be, what type of style you should be leveraging as well. So don't go crazy with section backgrounds. Definitely encourage you to play around with it.
It gives you a number of different options there, and some of them just will work in certain very specific situations. So yeah, be careful.
Yeah, a big core of any intranet is lists. So if you're leveraging lists today for how some of your content and your tools and some of your links that you're sharing, you've now got the ability to quick update. You can now get the ability to drag and drag the list items in a specific order that you want them to be displayed. So nice little update that's there for you guys. Next up, for a lot of the intranets that we're working on today, we're also starting to incorporate SharePoint Premium features and functionality. One of the biggest things that we talked about, central and successful for an intranet or any content management or data management platform, is metadata. SharePoint Premium, one of Microsoft's features / products, gives you now the ability to autofill columns based on data. So you can actually set up the columns and allow the data in there to be filled based on natural language prompts as well. So really excited that it's going to be able to extract some of that metadata, and then as you're working through and seeing the data that's getting filled, you can start tweaking some of that, the rules around that as well, based on the content of the file.
I'm excited about this one too. Like, it seems kind of cut and dry, but when it can just get, like, this used to be a pain to tag and fill in that metadata. If it could take that away, that'll be a huge quality of life improvement in SharePoint. So yeah, looking forward to that one.
Well, no session would be complete without a little tip of the hat to Copilot. We know it's taken over a lot of attention and airwaves for people. As you're piloting Microsoft Copilot, there are features and functionality that are coming on the roadmap. One of the ones to highlight is restricted SharePoint search for organizations that are rolling out Copilot and including on their intranet as well. Sometimes you have a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of like, I'm not sure if this content's been fully audited and is ready to be shared and accessible through Copilot. There is the ability now where you can have a org-wide kind of search from Copilot to be disabled for some of those SharePoint sites as well. And last but not least, one thing that we're excited on, we know this is in the roadmap, it's on a few tenants, and it's going to be coming a little bit more to general availability soon, but Copilot in SharePoint is coming. And this is your ability to look at a page, either go to a page and design it using Copilot, using some of your branding assets and some of the content that you already have, or redesigning it as well. So Copilot in SharePoint is going to leverage not just the language learning model, but also SharePoint and how SharePoint pages are built and designed to kind of create some of that content for you as you're quickly trying to put up an announcement or trying to put up a landing page that's going to kind of convey the message that you're looking to do. So pretty excited about that. If you've got an old intranet today, work on planning out initially your sites, your communities, look at some of your governance model and how you're going to publish content, then start diving into how you want your pages to be designed. And then from there, dive a little bit deeper and understand the metadata that you want to collect for each page that gets published. That flow, we go into greater detail and length in our intranet planning toolkit, and it's available on our website. Excited for you guys to download it and give us feedback on areas that we might need to expand a little bit more on. And with that, I want to thank all of you on behalf of Richard Plant and myself. Really appreciate you jumping on.
Thank you, everyone.